This is The Scoop for Thursday.
I'm Lisa Marzilli with the WMNF News headlines. Supporters of a proposal aimed at enshrining abortion rights in the state constitution were dealt a blow yesterday by the Florida Supreme Court when they cleared the way for a revised financial impact statement to appear on the November ballot. Financial impact statements, which provide estimated effects of proposed constitutional amendments on government revenues and the state budget, usually don't get much attention. But the revised statement for the abortion amendment has drawn the ire of Floridians Protecting Freedom, the political committee backing the amendment. Director Lauren Brenzel called the statement deceptive and shameful in its attempt to deliberately confuse voters and hide the fact that Florida law currently bans abortion before many women know they're pregnant, with no exceptions for rape, incest, or a woman's health. Lawyers for the ACLU of Florida call the ruling a direct affront to the rights of Florida voters. The Florida Department of Education issued guidelines on a controversial new law Tuesday. WMNF's Chris Young reports it allows volunteer chaplains in schools statewide.
The Volunteer School Chaplain Program will allow religious leaders to provide support and services to students. The guidelines recommended clergymen have local affiliations, bachelor's degrees, and a, quote, sincere desire to meet objectives and enhance the welfare of students. The law received pushback from the American Civil Liberties Union of Florida and Democratic lawmakers, including Pinellas County State Representative Lindsay Cross. Cross says she's worried it blurs the line between church and state.
Republican leadership has been so focused on telling teachers and professors what they can and can't teach. This feels like that, but on reverse. That suddenly they're infusing something else into our public schools that is infringing on parents' rights.
DeSantis' communication director Brian Griffin posted on X, formerly Twitter, the state and its Department of Education will, quote, stand with and support school districts who implement the program. Chris Young, WMNF News.
A plan by Florida officials to add golf courses, hotels, and pickleball courts to state parks from St. Augustine to Miami is drawing fire from conservationists. WLRN's Jenny Staletovich reports.
For park lovers, the unexpected plans would turn stretches of beach and scrub, beloved for their staggering beauty and cultural importance, into tourist draws normally found at resorts.
You don't want to do that on a piece of land that was protected just for the benefit of the fact that it's a rare and a special place.
Eric Draper was director of the State Park Service from 2017 to 2021. He says the proposals violate state rules that govern changing park plans because they failed to include input from local park staff, volunteers, and support groups. The plans also leapfrog over decades-old maintenance backlogs. Mizell Johnson, where weighed-in protests were held in the 1950s and 60s to desegregate beaches, would get pickleball courts. The proposals also call for golf courses on scrub jay habitat at Jonathan Dickinson State Park and pickleball courts at Oleta River State Park. State officials did not respond to requests for more information. I'm Jenny Staletovich in Miami.
And a note, those short in-person meetings have been scheduled during working hours from 3 to 4 p.m. when many people cannot attend. The Florida Wildlife Federation, among others, is urging concerned residents to contact the governor's office, the Florida DEP, and your state representative with concerns about the state park proposal and the lack of public participation in the decision. Hurricane Debbie hit parts of Florida harder than others. WMNF's Colleen Cole reports Governor Ron DeSantis spoke at a press conference there yesterday to introduce a new program to help communities in need.
The Hope Florida expansion is a new program led by First Lady Casey DeSantis. The governor says dependency on the government is not going to help people, and this program aims to curb that.
What Hope Florida sought to do is to recognize we have all these resources throughout our communities that we can tap into.
Hope Florida will help the recovery efforts in the future by providing residents with the resources needed to get back on their feet after a storm. Colleen Cole, WMNF News.
I'm Lisa Marzilli with the WMNF News headlines.
This is The Scoop
Recorded at WMNF Tampa.